Hey guys, what's up? It's your friendly neighborhood UberGoose here, back again with another Into the Gungeon video. That's not how I wanted to click. I actually do kind of want to try out the robot again. I don't know, this is probably a mistake. I'm probably gonna regret this decision, but hey, may as well give it a shot. I'm on a bit of a streak, aren't I? Probably? I don't know, I haven't actually been keeping track. I just know that, like, I've been pretty successful in this game on the whole, and especially as of late. That almost hit me. So I just kind of want to keep it going, and you know what? I may as well test my luck by not only playing the weakest character in the game, or at least the one that I dislike the most, but also calling it out that I've actually been successful recently. So I'm tempting fate, is what I'm doing. It's like literally all I'm doing is tempting fate. I don't like this, man. This guy over here he's got to go. There we go. The good news about the robot is, of course, the absurdly high ammo capacity as well as great accuracy of his starting weapon. It's about the only advantage that he has. He needs it. He needs it so bad. Ooh, again, I almost got fucking nailed, dude. Some of those bullets are really... they're not fucking around. And the little bird mouths. Boop-a-doop-boop. Alright. So I'm probably not going to go to this secret room, secret floor, alt floor. Words are hard. But it's nice to at least pop that bad boy open, you know? There's no downside to popping it open. Takes a few seconds, and then you're like, hey, sweet. Now I have the option. The only cost is time. I'm not a fan of this room. I just don't like the rooms that keep spawning enemies. That's probably my least favorite room type in the game, are the ones where it's a bunch of waves. I can handle like 3 waves, up to 3 waves, and I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. But as soon as you get to like 4+, right? And especially if it's like 6, just stop. I don't want that. I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to be near it. I don't want to smell it. I wouldn't eat it with a cat. I wouldn't eat it with a rat. I mean, I wouldn't eat it just like generally, I guess. So. Really just hoping for a nice, relaxing, super free run. And I will say, holy shit, already an armor drop. That's so good. Oh, it's the fucking Crown of Guns, and I'm only 3 casings short. I want it so badly. It was so good when I got it before. And it actually, there is a synergy that it has that I was noticing in, I guess, the last episode. Is that the one where I looked up synergies? Probably. But it actually has a synergy with a different one of the crown items, or the other crown item. There's another item that has like crown in its name and is like a crown type item. And if you have both, it's like more damage or something for the Crown of Guns. Something like that. I would like that synergy. That sounds sweet. Yeah, I'm just gonna crack this open. Look, it's a med kit. Wow! Okay. So that's a gun then. But I really want the fucking Crown of Guns, so I'm gonna take it. I also learned something that I had no idea was the case before. Apparently, the boss is guaranteed to drop a gun. I think I might have known this a long time ago, but I recently reread it and, fucking, you know, lost my mind. But yeah, so like the boss, well, I knew it. I knew the moment that I rolled, I was fucked. Gatling Gull with this stupid fucking pattern makes me want to die. Well, and I guess he might do that for me. So, yeah, if you kill the boss and you have not picked up a gun before killing the boss, you're actually guaranteed a gun drop from the boss. So in this case, I am not necessarily getting a gun from this boss. I don't think it's deterministic the other way. I just know that if you haven't picked up a gun by the time you kill the boss, it's guaranteed. Similar to, we got a gun anyway. Similar to when you go to the shop before picking up any keys. Actually, before picking up any keys, and then you, there's a guaranteed key. that was super difficult in my weak little brain. And I'm still struggling with it, as you can probably tell by the way I'm speaking. Okay. Let's try up here. Am I gonna pop this open? Probably not. So let's just break it. Something sweet. Sir Junkin? Nope. Okay. So let's just blank the shop then? Okay. There's a few more spots I could check if I really want to. I kind of do. I think Crown of Guns actually makes this a lot easier to check. In fact, I know it, because it fires such a fucking immense amount of bullets. It has so much ammo and such a large spread of area. Ah! It's a box. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Ooh, and we can go to the alt floor. I'm gonna do it. This might be a mistake, but I'm gonna do it. So, Winchester, solid. The MAC-10, sometimes fine. Passable gun. Crown of Guns is great. This run's already fucking great. This run's already awesome. In fact, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the Crown of Guns for a bit. Does it have some innate homing built in? Woo! It looks like they are curving a little bit. Yeah, it looks like it does actually have some innate homing. Odd. I hadn't noticed that before. Or do I have something that's making it home? I don't think the magnet adds the small homing. The whatever, battery bullets. It's not even a magnet. Battery bullets. I don't think that has any sort of slight homing effect. Like, that must just be innate to the gun and I just haven't noticed it. But the reason that I'm using it, despite, you know, it probably being better to save its ammo for bosses and such, is because I've already used some of it. It's going to be the target of the first ammo drop, right? So I may as well get max value out of said ammo drop, out of the Crown of Guns. So I'm just going to use the ammo pretty much until here. It's fine. Alright, you got a key and an armor. I like that. This is a Plague Pistol. Yeah, I don't like that. Plague Pistol is pretty not great. Definitely not a fan of it. I mean, it's fine. Like, it poisons. So it depends on whether or not, you know, it's early in the run. Because if it is early in the run, being able to just poison something or set something on fire is a tremendous help in the early game. So it can be okay sometimes, but I would not recommend spending any casings on the Plague Pistol pretty much ever. Oh, also, I want to mention, I saw Donkey actually made a video on this game, which is awesome. I don't really like Donkey's content, never really have, but that's totally fucking fine, man. Because he's a cool dude, from what I've seen. Any sort of... Anywhere else that I've seen Donkey, like he was on the H3 podcast, everywhere else that I've ever seen him, like, interacting with anybody else, I'm like, he's a cool dude. I just don't really enjoy his content too terribly much. But it's nice that he made a video on this game, because it helps give the game exposure, which, frankly, this game needs it, because this game is fucking awesome. And I still don't understand how this isn't, like, the most popular roguelike, period. This game is so fucking good. Whew! Ah! Fuck. I expected to get hit at some point. I was pretty disappointed that I was at that point, though. I had... Ugh. It was just a really awkward fucking set of enemies. We had 2 veteran enemies, and then just a few other enemies mixed in, so... I would argue that that was pretty much just unfortunate. But yeah, so like, I'm glad that probably a good number of other people are being introduced to this game because of that donkey video. So that's fucking awesome. Well, we'll find the other route, because that's gonna connect up, like, guaranteed. Takes a key to enter. Holy fuck. This floor is a nightmare. This floor is actually so awful already. Good lord. I am not a fan of the way it's going. I mean, I think we'll be fine. Like, overall, I think it'll end up being totally okay. Woo! Some pipe dodges. I should be using the coolant more. I'm well aware that I am underutilizing the liquid coolant. There we go. There we go. And a free blank. I like it. Man, this starting weapon is actually just great. It's actually just so good. I almost don't... Oh, there we go. I was about to say, I almost don't feel it necessary to use other guns, like, at all. Obviously, outside of bossing. I'm out. Peace. This room is awful, by the way. This is now the second time that I've gotten more or less this room. Slight variations, of course, especially with which enemies are spawned, just generally. But pretty much the same room as in, you know, you have shotgunners, huge room, lots of enemies, and then they cluster on where you are quite quickly and make it just a fucking nightmare to dodge because there's so many different sources of bullets and so many different patterns of the bullets being shot. What do we got in here? This is the other item room. Great, and it's a fucking brown chest. Because you know what I like more than real-ass chests? Brown ones. Brown ones are definitely... get me going, you know? It's not to say that there can't be good stuff in brown chests, but when I have 0 keys, I'm not going to be looking to spend a key on a brown chest. If I get a lot of key drops after the boss, because now we're on the boss, then it'll be a different story and I'll consider it. But as of right now, I'm probably not even picking up the green chest, which is really fucking just not good. Focusing. Focusing. Alright, I trapped myself. That was 100% me. 100% me. There we go. Obviously, still no mass around, but whatever. We got 2 keys? I mean, okay, what the double key means is that it means we can actually get our crest, which I want, and how does reloading work on this thing? Does it actually have to? And we can, yeah. So both chests and the crest, if we desire. I don't know. I'm gonna start by opening the green one. That's pretty good. The red guanstone makes dodging better. I am just gonna pop a blank here. Okay. And 30, or whatever the other number was. I could afford it. 30 and other number that is less than my total. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to fucking open this thing. Kinda don't. But I'm gonna open it. Am I? It's a gun. Fuck it. Ah! That's not what I wanted at all. Okay. I might be able to actually ditch Lil Bomber and Mac 10 for the Gun Muncher. I could. That's really peculiar. Wow, where the fuck is the secret room, though? I mean, I know that it can be other places. Nope, not there. Could be down here. I feel like it might just be in this room. This room's huge. Lots of walls. Not super stoked using this much ammo, but it's probably not that bad. Okay. Whoops. Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna check all these walls. Fine. Do I want a gun munch? My two weapons that I do not really enjoy. I'm quite tempted. I'll give it a yeah, fuck it. Yeah. Let's go. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, mailbox is actually good, so I'm pretty stoked about that. I mean, mailbox doesn't on the surface look very strong, but I promise you, it's actually quite good. I mean, every time I've used it, it's felt incredible in the series. You guys have probably seen it quite a few times, how good it feels against bosses. Because it can potentially apply, you know, the like status effects to bosses. I hate this room. Hate this fucking room. Hate this fucking room. Get me out. Good God. I don't... If I have to focus on dealing with, like, traps, like, you know, objects that can damage you, right? If I have to deal with that and snipers at the same time, I just don't want it. It breaks my head. My brain can't function with that much stimulus. Oh, there was a key, dude. I just noticed the sparkles. Fuck! Fuck! No, he's gone. Right? Seems like it. I don't see him. Damn. That's a key that I didn't need to miss out on. That I did because I'm fucking dumb. Or blind. Or both. Ah! Not a friendly start to a room. Honestly, I'm quite curious. Oh yeah, that's actually full. Alright, well. I guess in that case, let's just real quick pepper the shit out of this fucking room. Just for the chance of maybe finding the secret room or something. What was I about to say? I don't know, there were words that were about to come out of my mouth. I had brought them to the forefront of my brain, but I hadn't quite decided to say it yet. I don't know. I don't know. It was there. It's gone now. Okay. Just pepper all the fucking walls. Alright, whatever. Good enough. Okay. This works. Well, we got our blank back and that's it. I guess I spent 9 ammo on that. That's fine. This is a weird situation. Like, this is a weird spot for a chest. It's so far away from any sort of teleport pad. Oh, fuck! Holy fucking sh... Oh, Really? Holy fuck. Oh my god. Dude. I don't even know what to say, dude. I don't even know what the fuck to say. That was horrifying. Alright, you know what? I know what to say, though. Let me talk about something that bothers me. Right, let's cut the gameplay crap, right? Who fucking cares about what's happening on the screen? Nobody, that's it. So, there's this kind of individual that I deal with while walking a dog, and this kind of individual bothers the shit out of me. This is the kind of individual who is similar to me, a very, let's say conscious driver of the other people, right, around them. Like, they tend to, this is the thing I do, like I said, they tend to kind of, you know, allow other people more stuff, I guess, than themselves, right? Basically, if you're in a situation, like, okay, to give a perfect example, if I'm driving and I want to pull over to the other lane, I don't go, nice, there's exactly 1.1 fucking car lengths in this spot, I'm gonna cut this dude off, right? What I do is I signal before I ever even, like, begin to think about moving over. So I signal to move over, and then I slow down, assuming nobody is behind me. Because that's actually quite important, is making sure that I don't fucking slow down traffic. But I'll slow down, right? And then I'll let a gap kind of, you know, naturally appear in the traffic to my left. Or right, if I'm pulling over to the right. Right, and that's the sort of thing that I do, right? I like to let other people go before me, right? Understandable thing. I think a lot of people do a similar thing. I know a lot of people don't, but I'm aware that, fucking Jesus Christ, okay. I'm aware that some people do that, and that's the kind of person that I'm having an issue with. Now, you might go, UberGoose, why would you have an issue with somebody being nice to somebody else on the road? Well, so here's what happens, right? It's the same mentality that leads to this situation. But this situation is so fucking awful and annoying. Wait, that totally counted. So did I get gypped in the past? Because that totally counted as a bullet shard. Despite in the past, it seeming like only the big ones count. Because I killed, like... I needed, like... I needed... How many did I need? I needed 3, and I got, like, 9, but only 2 were the big ones, so I still needed 1. Anyway, whatever. Another Guanstone, sure. So walking the dog, right, and then I get to a street, which... This is a street where it's just, you know, there's a stop one way. Or rather, 2 ways. There are 2 stop signs, and then 2 signs that say cross traffic does not stop, right? Did I explain this well enough? I can't think of the actual term for it, but trash can, nice. Ooh, that actually, yeah, because I have junk, yeah. And so somebody's coming along on the way that doesn't have a stop, right? They don't have a stop. There's no reason for them to stop because there's no stop sign, and there's just no reason to stop. Right? Why would you stop when there's no fucking stop sign? And then they fucking stop. And then they just fucking stop completely. That's what they do. And, you know, the worst part about it is, like, I sit there with the dog sitting on the corner because we're waiting, right? We're waiting for cross traffic. So, you know, neither of us gets run over by a fucking car. And then this motherfucker is just sitting there stopped. Right, at the entrance to the intersection, with no stop sign, no reason to stop. There's no car in front of them. I'm not in the street, right? I'm literally on the sidewalk, on the corner, right? And they're just fucking stopped. And then I wave to them to be like, go, right? Like I literally give them the go wave as the person who's walking, as the pedestrian. I give them the go wave. And then they look me in the fucking eye and wave at me. And here's the issue, right? Here's the annoying part. One, why are you wasting both of our times? Also, wait, didn't I already found the secret room? Never mind. Yeah, one, why are you wasting both of our times? Just fucking go. You don't have a stop sign, you maniac. Just drive. Yuck. And then two, I don't know how the fuck I can signal with hands to say, there's no stop sign, move forward. Right? Like, I don't actually think it's possible to say that with hands, unless I used, like, sign language, which, to be fair, most people don't know. Myself included, for example. What the fuck is this one? Table text sight. Flip multiplier. What the fuck is this one? It's been ages since I got this. Increases gun output whenever a table is flipped. Oh, so it shoots more. Because I was about to say, Table Tech Rage already does that, but I guess this one's more shots. Anyway, so yeah, 1911. Peace out, brochacho. Yeah, Moonscraper's perfect. So yeah, I'm sitting there with the dog sat down. We're on the corner, right? And I'm waving to this person who's in their car, stopped with cars piling up behind them. The times this has happened, every time this has happened so far, there are cars still behind them, and they're literally slowing down traffic, right? And I'm waving my arms like some lunatic who's never spoken English in his life, right? Trying to communicate with somebody in America. And I don't understand how I'm supposed to tell this person, you're holding up traffic, there's no stop sign, move forward, right? So I'm just fucking waving my hands, like I said, like a goddamn maniac. This person probably thinks I'm an actual lunatic. Rightfully so, because I am. But in this context, I think that my lunaticness is justified. There we go. And that's the kind of thing that, like, when you're submissive in traffic, which I guess is probably the best way I can describe this, if you're holding up traffic, you're fucking up. You know? It's like, oh no, I'm just trying to be nice for that person. Yeah, and you're being a dick to like 8 more people. Like, great, you're nice to one person at the cost of other people. I mean, like, you know, it seems fucking absurd to do something like that. I mean, I'm all for, you know, effectively random acts of kindness, right? Like, I'm 100% down for just, it doesn't even have to be an act, right? Like, it doesn't even have to be a random act of kindness. It can literally just be being nice to individuals, you know, unconditionally, there you go, in public, right? Like, this is kind of the fucking, it's what you should do, you know? Somebody is walking by, or somebody is behind you, right, and you're walking out of a store. What do? You hold the fucking door, right? Do they need you to hold the door? Probably not. Most people are pretty good at opening doors, but that doesn't mean that holding the door is a bad thing, right? Just because they don't need you to do it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's less effort for them, right? And you're already in a situation where it's easy enough to do, right? It costs you like a second, but you don't want to go too far with it. Again, right? It's the sort of thing where it's like, be nice, but be reasonable. Don't sit there holding the door open for fucking 30 seconds, all right? Like, if they're hot on your tail, hold it open. If they're, I don't know, like 20 feet back, probably don't hold it open, right? Probably just, like, if the door can on its own shut via gravity, or I guess the hinges, before the person reaches the door, if it can fully shut and stay shut for like a second, oh, that's what Table Tech Sight does. Oh, but right, hang on, doesn't this? I still shoot same speed, right? It's just everything else is. Oh no, I shoot just like a lot more. Okay, it's been so long since I've had this item. But yeah, it's like if the door can fucking, you know, close on its own, right? You've released the door and it closes effectively on its own, and then the person's still not going to be there for a couple seconds. Probably don't hold the door in that situation, right? Like, probably just let it close. close. Let it close. Sorry. Need these fucking keys, boys. So basically, be nice to people, but don't go overboard with your niceness, because it can loop around into being a dick to other individuals. Or just being fucking weird in the case of holding the door open for like 30 fucking seconds. That situation is more just fucking weird than anything else. This room is always so weird, because it's like, you can kill the dude who's blocking the bullets, but if you just kill all of his boys, then he's like, peace, right? So it almost feels like it's completely wasteful to hit him with any amount of anything. I don't know. Also, our shop kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie to you. Probably the worst possible time to reload. I'm not sure what I was doing with that reload. I was like, okay, kick the table and then fuck him up with your extra bullets, right? And then somehow that turned into kick the table and then just reload. It's pretty good, man. That's some efficient use of table tech sight. Guy going? Is he afraid of me? Is he a little bitch? How are you not dead? Jesus. It was one shot, so I guess I understand now. Alright, perfect. Just hold him back. Give me some more Guanstones, man. I could really go for some more Guanstones. The ones I got, obviously, are great, right? I got the roll one and then the immune to poison one, which I'm mega down for, right? Like, that's perfect. But also just give me more, because, you know, I want more. I want to see what it's like to have every single Guanstone. I just want to see the effect that has on getting shot. Like, I wonder if it's even, like, feasible to ever be shot if you have, like, all the Guanstones. Now, admittedly, you can get more than all the Guanstones with the glass Guanstones, right? Like, you could, if there's, I don't know actually how many Guanstones there are, but let's just pretend, like, oh, there's 12, right? With glass, you can get to theoretically infinite. I guess not. Well, I mean, kinda. You can get to a very high theoretical number. Is this the rolling reload? No, quick draw. Which one's quick draw? Oh, it's the... Yeah, on reload it shoots. Right. Okay. What's this? Just you can carry more stuff? Something like that. Alright, well, boss time. Let's use this and the eye of the holster if we run out of ammo, which I think is totally possible. Ow! What the fuck? Oh boy, Cannon Balrog, man. I have a couple bosses that, like, I've suddenly forgotten how to beat them. Like, I've suddenly found myself basically incapable of defeating them. Without taking damage, that is. Oh, but the fucking what the fuck? Oh boy. I'm pissed. Don't you dare hit me again, motherfucker. I ain't having it. I ain't having it. Stop! Don't do another... Fuck! Alright, I'll be all the way at the back. Fucking how did that hit? That's now two that I swear to God shouldn't hit me. I'm actually, like, really fucking pissed off. Like, I actually know how they hit me. It's because I have faster rolling. That's how they actually hit me. Which is the dumbest fucking thing. Whatever, though. Whatever, man. Should I have blanked at some point? Probably. I mean, yeah, I took damage with blanks. Right? Like, on a base level, you should go, should have used a blank. But the problem is, I shouldn't have been hit. Right? Like, it's so easy to say something like, well, you have a blank. You probably shouldn't have taken damage when you have a blank. It's like, yeah, shouldn't have. Doesn't mean that you never will, right? Like, happens. You're pretty sure that you're gonna get a dodge, right? You're not gonna get hit, and then you don't, right? And then you just get hit, and it sucks. It feels awful, but it just fucking happens sometimes, man. It just happens. Whatever, we got heroin, so fuck it. who really even cares anymore, man? This runs this is a victory right here. What was that? Why did I have to do that? What the fuck is going on? It's like auto-firing. Wait. Pardon? What the fuck? It's auto-firing. Tabletech site makes it auto-fire. Pardon me? That's actually dumb. It's actually so stupid. Look at that sick shot, dude. I actually got the wizard as the first enemy in the second wave of this room. That's impressive. I don't know if I've ever done that. It's always just such a pain. Trying to hunt down the wizard while dealing with the dudes who are buffed by the wizard. Okay. Move that into a wall when releasing. Because your gun can't fire directly in a... Woo! Woo! That represents, what, 1, 2, 3 armor? That's pretty good. I'm trying to think if that's actually, like, that good. Double vision would be great. Full metal jacket would be great. We got some good fucking decisions to make, man. Some hard decisions. Because there's some good shit. I'm gonna run him out. Okay. I'm not really entirely certain why what happened, but whatever. This guy's like full. Okay. I do want to make sure that I'm swapping so I don't waste. Well, I guess wasting another shot wouldn't have mattered. Never mind. Okay, alright. So those guys take 2 shots, first of all. Or a half charge. Okay. What the fuck am I gonna buy, though? Do I want a gun knight piece? Do I want... Because that's 3 armor, right? Gun knight piece is 3 armor. Double vision is not anything defensive at all, but it really amps up our offensive capabilities, especially with the Chrono guns. Full metal jacket's great for defense as well. Full metal jacket probably represents more than 3 armor. Because it basically, it turns every blank into an armor, effectively. Oh shit. Dude, there we go. Got him. Oh, fuck, and it's a red chest. I'm popping this bad boy open. That's the M16. M16 is great, by the way. So, it does 3-round burst, And then what's sick is when you reload, it goes to a grenade launcher. So it's actually like a really fucking sick weapon. Fuck. Ooh, that's interesting. Interesting that the reload, I mean, it makes sense. But yeah, interesting that the reload fires a grenade. That was so close. That was way too risky. I didn't need to do that. Whatever. Whoops. Wait, how is... Oh, right, because I was holding the heroin while picking up the thing. Hello? I missed. Break yourselves upon my body! This one's sick. I mean, we got a shot, right? We have an actual shot to kill the Lich. Which is something I don't think I ever thought I would say as the robot. Yeah, perfect. I mean, maybe I'm just, like, actually good at this game. Again, I'm no Grandmaster Throw or Last Grey Wolf at this game, but I feel like I'm decent. Ooh, what do we gotta do, boys? Without taking damage. Yeah, let's fucking go. Let's go, bruv. That's it. Alright, that may have been the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. We got the Colt. Just getting all of the incredibly middling pistol-based weapons. Pistol-type weapons, rather. Just getting all of them, man. That's what this run's all about. Is that another Guanstone? It fucking is. That's crazy. Alright, well, I guess we're going back here. I got 4 Guanstones now. That's fucking wild. It's actually absurd. And it said increased health, but I assume it's just acts like every other heart container because I don't notice any additional health. Okay, well that's all of it, huh? And now we have our choices. We also, I didn't even mention the muscle relaxant. Because that synergizes with our Winchester. I think Full Metal Jacket, from a defensive standpoint, I think Full Metal Jacket's the one. I think that's the way to go for this. The Killers. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. One day I'm gonna be able to beat the Kill Pillars without taking 8 hits. I don't know when that day is gonna be, but one day. How? Oh, I guess to be fair, I did just pick a Full Metal Jacket. I'm being so stupid. I was like, oh, I took damage. Wait, why do I have the Glass Guanstone? It's because I didn't actually fucking take damage. Holy shit, it's the Yari launcher. What the fuck is this run? The game wants me to win. This is the game willing a victory. And our final check. Bam! Okay. And I can't afford anything else. So peace the fuck out. Dude, what the fuck is this run? I've gotten... It's so weird because I haven't even gotten any, like, yeah, this is a middling gun. Right? Like, it's basically... Well, okay, maybe Winchester and Mailbox fall into this is a middling gun, but it's either bad, like Trash Cannon or Dungeon Eagle, or it's insane, like Heroin, Yari Launcher, and Crown of Guns. Like... It's just, it's the sides of the spectrum, this run. And I'm down for it, man. I'm feeling it. Nice. Fucking. Ugh. This is my biggest problem with the heroin. Is that it just hits walls. That's what it does, man. That's what the heroin is meant to do, I guess. How many? 4? 5? 6? 7? What the fuck? If I knew it was 7, I wouldn't have done what I did. Alright, who's getting the ammo? Is it the Chrono Guns? Sure, why not? Ugh! Fuck me, dude. God damn it. That was just really bad. Bad positioning. A bad crisis decision making. Good news is, it was only a blank. Bad news is, blanks are basically health. But I guess at the same time, if I don't actually take the hits, like, I start every floor with 2 blanks. If I don't take 2 hits per floor, then the blanks don't actually count as health, because they don't roll over. So I don't like this part, where it auto-shoots while affected by that. It's a very bizarre thing. Don't know what could possibly be the cause of that. Like, I know... I guess I should clarify. I know what the cause is. I know which thing is causing it. But why that thing is actually causing it is the mystery. But for some reason, Tabletech Sight, I assume it works, it's the same thing with all charge-based weapons, simply because this game, this game doesn't have a lot of specific things, right? A lot of the stuff that I've noticed that would be, you know, from like a programming perspective, the similar things, tend to just work exactly the same, right? So like charge weapons tend to just work like all other charge weapons. It's not like, oh, but this is only a heroin. Ooh, almost froze at the worst possible moment. It's turning into Duck Game Quack. Quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. Okay. Good. Oh no, not this fucking room. Okay. Alright, boys. We need the knockback. That's what I'm using this for. Is the knockback. Get him the fuck away from me, man. What? There we go. And an armor to boot. Let's go, dude. Okay. This is going really fucking well. Aside from the one obvious early hit that I shouldn't have taken, this floor is going magnificently well. Nice. Don't you fucking do it. Where you at, wizard? Fuck you. Dude, this heroin's doing so much damage. I do think that the difference between heroin and Mega Hand is basically just that heroin does more damage but takes longer to charge. Is that right? Something like that. I mean, they're very clearly different, but the differences are hard to really notice. I'm almost 100% sure the charge is longer, and I'm also fairly certain that the damage is higher for heroin. At least at this point. I think in the past I said something about heroin being less damage. but I think it's the other way. I do really want the Lichy trigger finger. I think that would be really good with what we got. It should synergize quite well with the Crown of Guns. Want more key drops though. Oh boy. Is this just a hallway? Or no, it's a room. Come on. Alright, and that's just a hallway. So that's the whole floor. We got 2 greens. Lichy trigger finger, and you do have a key, right? Yeah, I'm not imagining that at all, huh? Okay, we'll buy the key. This feels pretty bad. Maybe I should have opened the first one first and then considered the key. I don't know. Proton backpack, what the fuck? I don't remember if I already checked the walls. Well, I guess it's boss time, so Yari launcher and Crown of Guns. Which one are you? Speedier than a bullet. Oh yeah, I sure fucking am, huh? Zoom! Alright, Yari launcher time. I'll use 60 shots. No, use 80. Okay. Now I'll use Crown of Guns to hopefully just get him all the way to phase. Probably won't succeed in doing that. Well, maybe. I don't know, it'll be close. Alright, well there goes the blank. That's okay. So we did get him to phase with only half of the shots. I guess that's the benefit of the dragon being so fucking huge. And then I'm gonna finish off the Yari launcher ammo on the heart. As long as I don't get hit by this part of the fight, we're doing real fucking swell. Alright. We're in a great spot. This feels awesome. There's the master round. We got some money. Obviously, it's not actually going to be enough to buy anything, I think. 28. Yeah, there's no way. A key was 40, so... Yeah, armor's 40, 72, 72, and 56. That's a little unfortunate, and I also don't have any more blanks, so I can't even just, like, test for a secret room. I guess technically I should just go down here and make sure that that is nothing but a hallway, and it's not, like, 2 different rooms. Oh my god, it is actually just a room. Okay. That's why we check. So we could potentially still buy something then. Nope. Alright. Well, I did my best. There's no way I can count the amount of armor I have. I mean, I can. I just, you know. It's a large number. Let us go. I'm pretty stoked. I think we got a shot. I think we have a very real shot of actually killing the Lich as the robot. Which is crazy. I haven't done that before. I don't know if there's like an achievement. I've looked a little bit into unlocks, and it seems like there's no more like kill blank as blank unlocks for us. Like there's not unlocks for every character killing the Lich, just really their pasts is the big one. Ooh, more armor. I'm not even upset that that was a dead end now. I'll just be over here. If you guys need me, I'll be over here. Ooh, that's... No! There we go. I gotta play, like, so particular. And, ooh, it's 3. Okay. It was 2 on the previous floor. The enemies do get more health as the floors go down, even if it's the same enemy. Thought that was full charge. Ooh, not the Yari launcher. We're not wasting ammo on that guy. Okay. Ooh, get sniped, son. Just weaving it through. That's the power, man. That's the power of using mouse. I haven't brought up that difference in a while, but being able to actually, like, correctly aim when there's a cluster of enemies is such a fucking godsend at times. It's not always, though. Sometimes it's actually really nice to just allow the controller auto-aim to take the wheel, basically. How is there more? Oh yeah, it's yeah. Okay, now I'm good. Now I'm caught up. Okay, I got one down. Holy fuck. Ooh, and that's effectively an armor. Great. Where? No! You rat fuck! Holy shit! I'm actually pissed. I'm double pissed. I'm actually so upset. I don't even know what to say, dude. Nice whiff. Oh boy, okay. No, it's fine. No, it's no big deal. Good! The curvy ones, dude. They're my mortal enemy. Yeah, see, this is the sort of room, again, where I'm like, can this fucking stop, please? Good enough. Jesus. Okay. I think it might be this way. It's really hard to say. I think it's probably like equal likelihood this way or to the right in the previous room. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus, I have to focus so hard, dude. It's so intense. Every single time I get the bullet hell, I'm just like... just completely forget how fucking intense it is. It's really hard. It's genuinely really hard. Like, if you've only ever watched me play and haven't played yourself, and you assume that, like, maybe I'm actually just, like, kind of bad at the game, right? And that's why I take so much fucking random damage all the time. You're not completely wrong, but you're definitely not entirely correct. Because as it turns out, this game is just really fucking hard. And bullet hell is, like, it's the epitome of the difficulty of the game, right? I mean, it makes sense, because it's the final floor. Yeah, I think it's this way. But yeah, if you've ever thought, like, hey, this UberGoose guy, he keeps taking damage all the time, he must be bad at the game. Fucking play this damn game. I've actually read, like, on Steam reviews, in Twitch chat, stuff like that, of people's experiences with this game, and a lot of people are like, I played for like 40 hours, and I just was able to kill the floor 2 boss. Like... That's fucking insane. Right? Like, just the fact that it can be that hard. You know, I'm not saying that that person perfectly represents the average player, because they probably don't. But at the same time, you know, you still should take that into account when assessing the difficulty of the game. Dude, I'm so good at finding this. Now, there is a downside. We're fucking out of ammo in the Yari launcher. We got one clip left. We got half our Crown of Guns, and then I guess we have Proton Backpack. Let's use the backpack on phase 1. Crown of Guns will be insane on phase 2. I hate this. I hate this attack. Really not looking forward to this. We actually did it. Okay. Whoopsie fucking daisies. Oh, it doesn't count as a bullet. Ugh, what's in my throat? It's dick. Alright, what am I doing shooting? Also, fuck. Some big yikes, dude. Some big yikes shit. Fuck! Okay, that was really bad. I took some bad damage already in this fight, but that one was awful. Easily the worst. Alright, so I'm gonna use Backpack. And after Backpack is out of ammo, which will be relatively quick, I'll switch to Crown of Guns and try to, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is it 11? Or was it 12? I lost track right at the last fucking moment. I'm a god. I'm actually a god. You might not like it. This is what peak Gungeon performance looks like. Yup. Yup. That's peak Gungeon performance right there, man. You might not like it. I'm a fucking god! Holy shit, I actually did it! I nailed it twice. That is the worst, most difficult pattern in the game, in my opinion. I just fucking did it 2 times. 2 out of 2 times. Nailed it. Holy fuck-a-moly, bud. So I'm gonna use this. This is probably my next best boss killer, which is a little bit sad. Because it ain't great, but I think it should get the job done. That was close. Yeah, I expected that. Dude, twice now. Okay, that's a brutal combination. I think we're good though. Yeah, well, I feel good. Let's fucking go, boys. Beating the Lich as the Robot. I have now beaten the Lich with every character. I've beaten every character's past. I'm good. I'm a fucking god. I'm incredible at video games. Simple as that. I mean, that's literally all we can derive from this video, right? Is that I'm an actual gaming god, right? Like I was a gift to this earth for gaming. You know, because gamers are the most oppressed race. I can't even say that ironically without it hurting. I don't know if you guys have seen those things. There's some cringy ass shit on the internet, man. What do we get? We got the compressed air tank. Oh fuck yeah! And then Iron Maiden. Sure. Does she give me something at some point? I feel like she might at some point. So what else can we buy? We could buy the dueling laser. Not necessarily opposed. Could buy the napalm strike. Also not necessarily opposed. I think I'm gonna get the dueling laser. And then I'm going to say thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the good shit, and I'll see you guys back in the next video. Tomorrow for Slay the Spire. 2 days from now for more Gungeon. So, thank you for watching. Peace out.